What if I told you that the key to becoming irresistible to women isn't charm, isn't money, and it isn't looks? It's something far more dangerous, far more rare. A brutal truth that most men can't handle, but the few who can become unforgettable. See, most men chase validation. They bend, they please, they perform, hoping that somewhere, somehow, a woman will finally see their worth. But women don't fall for men who chase them. They fall for men who walk away from the chase. Because deep down, women aren't attracted to what they can control, they're drawn to what they can't. Welcome to Stoic Power Codes, where we decode the quiet power that makes men dangerous, disciplined, and magnetic. Stay till the end, because the last point will reveal the paradox that makes 98.7% of women lose control. But what you'll discover in the first point will already change how every woman sees you forever. Chapter 1. The Law of Emotional Control. The first brutal truth is this: a man who controls his emotions controls the entire dynamic. When a woman tests you, ignores your message, flirts with another man, or withdraws affection, she isn't doing it to destroy you. She's testing your center. She's trying to see if you're rooted or reactive, because a man who's easily shaken is a man she cannot trust. And trust is the foundation of attraction. A Stoic man doesn't repress his emotions, he commands them. He feels everything: anger, lust, jealousy, but expresses nothing until it serves him. That's power, that's mystery. And mystery is the oxygen of attraction. When a woman can't predict you, she invests more of her mind trying to decode you. And that's when the balance of power shifts, because she starts thinking about you when you're not around. You see, attraction doesn't begin when you talk. It begins when you stop reacting. Chapter 2. The Scarcity Effect. Here's another brutal truth most men ignore. Availability kills desire. Every time you drop everything to text her back, every time you show you're waiting, watching, hoping, you send one clear message: that your time has no value. Women can smell desperation in silence. It's not your words, it's your energy. You don't have to say, "I like you too much." Your consistency already says it for you. But here's the paradox. The moment you become scarce, her mind fills the gaps. Scarcity creates imagination. Imagination creates obsession. This is why women chase men who seem half distracted by them, not because they want to be ignored, but because they want to earn your attention. And the moment they have to earn it, they value it. So remember this: the less you explain yourself, the more she wonders who you are. Chapter 3. The Masculine Stillness. Women are emotional creatures, but they are drawn to men who are still, not lifeless still. Stillness is not absence of energy, it's control of it. When you walk into a room and your energy is contained, your movements are measured, your eyes are steady, you instantly separate yourself from 99% of men. Most men talk too fast, fidget too much, or chase validation through performance. A Stoic man speaks slowly, moves deliberately, and never explains more than necessary. He doesn't need to fill silence, because silence itself speaks. A woman feels it. Her body reacts before her mind does. She feels safety, dominance, mystery, all in your stillness. And that's the brutal truth. The calm man is always the most feared and the most desired. Chapter 4. The Power of Nonchalance. Nonchalance isn't about pretending not to care. It's about caring selectively. You care about purpose, not approval. You care about principles, not preferences. You care about growth, not gossip. And that separation makes women chase your validation more than your affection. A man who doesn't seek validation becomes the source of it. He becomes the mirror that reflects a woman's deepest insecurities, and the challenge she feels to earn his attention drives her wild. That's why when you act like she's just one part of your world, not the center of it. She'll fight to become your center. It's not arrogance, it's alignment. You're not above her, you're above need. And that's what she can't resist. Chapter 5. The Silent Dominance. The next brutal truth is this: the most powerful men say the least. Every unnecessary word drains mystery. Every overshared thought reduces magnetism. Women are intuitive. They fill in blanks. And that's where desire hides, in the blanks. Speak less. Pause more. Look at her like you already know what she's thinking, even if you don't. The point isn't accuracy, it's presence. When you're calm while she's emotional, quiet while she's defensive, still while she's storming, she starts to feel your gravity. And when a woman feels your gravity, she orbits you. Chapter 6. The Edge of Discipline. Discipline is erotic to women, not because of what it looks like, but because of what it means. It means control. It means direction. It means restraint. The man who can delay pleasure is the man who can handle power. And a man who can handle power becomes intoxicating. Most men indulge at the first opportunity. They eat, sleep, lust, and scroll without command. But the man who says no to himself radiates dominance. He doesn't chase. He selects. He doesn't react. He decides. He doesn't fall. He leads. That's the brutal truth women rarely admit. They crave men who could lose control, but don't. Chapter 7. The Mystery of Detachment. Here's where 98.7% of women fall. Not for looks, not for money, but for the man who could walk away and mean it. Detachment is the ultimate aphrodisiac, because when you can walk away, you don't negotiate from weakness. Women chase emotional certainty, but they fantasize about emotional danger. They want a man who loves them deeply, but could still disappear without warning. Why? Because that's what makes them feel. The possibility of loss intensifies attraction. It's not cruelty, it's contrast. Without risk, there's no romance. And that's why detachment doesn't kill love, it purifies it. Chapter 8. The Stoic Paradox. Now here's the final brutal truth. The man who doesn't seek to be irresistible becomes irresistible. You can't fake Stoicism. You can't act disciplined, you have to be it. The Stoic man's power doesn't come from what he does to women. It comes from what women cannot do to him. They can tempt him, mock him, reject him, but they cannot shake his purpose. And that unshakable purpose becomes magnetic, because when your life has direction, every woman feels it. When your energy has order, her emotions crave your chaos. So remember, the goal isn't to attract every woman. It's to become the man who naturally attracts the right ones, because your energy no longer seeks permission. The brutal truth that makes women find you irresistible is not a technique, it's a transformation. You stop chasing attraction and you become it. So, if you want to master the art of emotional control, detachment, and disciplined power, subscribe to Stoic Power Codes. Because we don't just teach you how to attract women, we teach you how to attract peace, purpose, and respect.